Hello and welcome guys, it is ThatSrb2DUDE here today, bringing you an analytical video or analysis video of the Splattershot Pro. The Splattershot Pro is all around a good weapon as it has a great range of fire, along with a lot of power as it is also a free shot kill. The fire rate and mobility are average in the shooter category, and with all these factors, you'll be able to play this weapon aggressively and defensively. This weapon also comes with splat bombs as its sub-weapon and the ink strike as its special. Unless you're using the forged Splattershot Pro, this weapon will come with the point sensor and the ink zuka. The weapon spread for this weapon isn't too wide, which means you can guarantee that your shots are going to accurately hit people when you place your crosshair on your opponent. Due to the range and power of this weapon, you'll be able to counter any short range weapons such as the 52 cal, the 10 to tech Splattershot or just Splattershot, the Splattershot Junior, the Aerosprays, and the Kraken Roller or Roller. The weapons that you do need to be careful about with this weapon is the Jet Squelcher, the Dynamo Roller, and the 96 cal, as these weapons will still be able to hit you as they have the range as well. I do not recommend jumping too much with this weapon as it can make your shots less accurate. If you are able to compensate for this weapon, you need to have in mind that some of the shots while you jump fire to the right side of the weapon spread HUD. This weapon can be used very well as a supportive player or goalie in splat zones. For an example, in port macro splat zones, using the regular Splattershot Pro, you'll be able to fill the role as the goalie. What you need to do is to make sure that your goal is secure, and while you're doing this, you want to cover as much turf as you possibly can to build up for your special. So tenacity or a special up perk as your clothing will be a great idea. The reason why you want to work up to your ink strike is because there is a great way of how you can capture the zone very quickly. Once you've got your ink strike, if you position it on this point of the splat zone and then shoot the other point, you'll be able to quickly gain the splat shot and gain control of both zones. If you're using the forged splat shot, you do want to be somewhat more aggressive, and you do want to make sure that you are being somewhat defensive as well, because you are using a ranged weapon. As you have the ink zuka, you'll be able to eliminate your targets through the hallways of port mackerel. So again, running tenacity or any special up perk to quickly get your ink zuka will be a great option. Now there are many pros that I've mentioned with the Splattershot Pro, no pun intended. However, there are a few cons that you need to be wary of. The Splattershot Pro does not spread ink very well, so using this weapon in a turf war isn't the best option, as it will take a little bit longer for you to cover turf. Another con with the Splattershot Pro is that this weapon depletes your ink tank very fast, so I would highly recommend that you have an ink saver perk or an ink recovery perk to quickly replenish your ink as fast as possible. Lastly, this weapon requires a high amount of accuracy, so I urge everybody who wants to try out this weapon to use motion controls. Overall, this weapon is a very versatile weapon, and I recommend anybody who would like to use it in splat zones or anything like that. You can try it in turf war, but it's just the situation of not being able to cover turf as well. But anyway, I also hope that you guys have enjoyed this informative video. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do it for both if you're feeling generous. And as always guys, this has been ThatSrb2DUDE, and I shall see you guys in another one of these videos.